Hello. Welcome to Arithmetic Lesson 140. Look at A. 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 8 is 18. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 4 is 16. 7 plus 0 equals 7. 2 plus 9 equals 11. 6, 1, and 1 equal 8. 5 and 1 equal 6. Ones, tens, hundreds, comma. 0 minus 5, have to borrow from the neighbor. You can't borrow from a 0, have to borrow from the next neighbor. The 3 becomes a 2. The 0 becomes a 10. The 10 becomes a 9. So this 0 can become a 10. 10 minus 5 equals 5. 9 minus 3 equals 6. 2 minus 1 equals 1. 0 minus 2, have to borrow. Try to borrow from this one. Finally borrow from 8,000s. Make it 7,000. Make this a 10. Now in order to make this a 10, I have to borrow from this 10, make this a 9. Now this becomes a 10. Now you have to borrow from this 10, make it a 9, in order for this to become a 10. 10 minus 2 equals 8. 9 minus 2 equals 7. 9 minus 2 equals 7. 7 minus 5 equals 2. Ones, tens, hundreds, comma. Look at this square. We need to measure it to see what the perimeter is. Make sure to start at the 0, and this goes to 5 inches. You see that? It goes to 5 inches. So, do we need to measure every side to go around and add all the sides? No. Why don't we have to measure every side? Because this is a square, and in a square, every side is the same. So they are all 5 inches each. So if we are going to find the perimeter, we would have to do 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 inches. Or we could do 5 plus 5 equals 10 inches, and 5 plus 5 equals 10 inches, and add the 10 plus 10. Or we could do 5 inches times 4 sides. 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides, 4 sides. We could do 5 inches times 4 sides equals 20 inches. We could do 5 plus 5 equals 10. 5 plus 5 equals 10. And we would get the same answer, 20 inches. So it's 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20 inches. Inches is abbreviated with a period at the end. Now we are going to learn something new. We are going to learn how to round to the nearest 10. So, is the number 34 a 10? No, it ends with a 4. 10s end with zeros. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 34 doesn't end with a 0. It's not a 10. We want to know which 10 is the nearest. Well, what two 10s do we have here in our number line? We begin with 30 and we go to 40. Which numbers are the 10s? 30 is a 10 and 40 is a 10. 10, 20, 30, 40. So, which 10 is 34 closer to? Is 34 closer to 30 or is 34 closer to 40? 34, you would have to go back 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps to get to 30. You'd have to go forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps to get to 40. It is closer to 30, so we would say 34's, the nearest 10, would be 30. 30 would be the nearest 10. 37. Let's look at 37. Is the nearest 10 30 or is the nearest 10 40? Well, you say 37 is closer to 40, so the nearest 10 is 40. Now, first tell me, which number is smack dab in the middle of 30 and 40? 35. 35 is the middle. So, if a number is 5 or greater, 6, 7, 8, 9, it rounds to the higher number, the higher 10. If the number is 4, 3, 2, 1, it rounds to the lower 10. So if we said 32, 32 is lower than this mark. 32 rounds to the lower 10, 30. If we said 39, 39 is above the halfway mark. See, this is the halfway mark, and if 39 is 5 or higher, you round up to the nearest, the next 10, that higher 10. So 5 up rounds up to the next 10. 4 or lower rounds down to the lower 10. Go ahead and do your seed work for lesson 140.